Well, hello and welcome back. We're continuing our series, I guess really more series, where we're talking about Python and SQL. We're sort of taking the last couple of tutorial series that we've gone through and combining them into an application, which is our database sync script. Written in Python for MySQL. Last time around, we were working on, we'd added indexes essentially, and foreign keys, primary keys, things like that. And so we're going through and we're creating our indexes that don't exist on the destination. And we ran into a situation where we had a problem with the names and it threw an exception. So what I want to do with this one, a little different from what we did in the past, is we're going to do, if you've done anything with it, if you thought about it, we're going to do the try and except. And we're basically going to say, well, we're going to keep on going. So what we're going to do here, it's a Python thing. So let me put here. Actually, I guess I don't really need to do it. Let's do it here. I'm going to do it. I'm going to create my cursor. And I'm going to do the execute. And then no matter what I'm going to do, I'm going to close the cursor anyways. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to try to create this thing, and what is it complaining about? It says it's too broad, but I think I'm okay. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to say fail to create index, and then I'm going to give it my query, IDX. And I think I'm going to go with that for now. So let's see. So I'm not going to print it now unless it's a mistake. And we'll just go with that for now. So what we're going to do, if we run it, is get nothing of use. Let's see. Did we quit out of this early? Let's see. Oh, these tables.indexes are not in the target. And there were none. So everything synced up because we created everything. I guess that was the only one last time. And what happened is we created this first one. And for some reason, let's go look at that horse BO index on horses. I bet you what we're going to find somewhere in here is if I go out to that, where is that? That is on this guy. If I go out to the source for horses and I look at indexes, there we go. So if we look, let me go to horse. It's not connected right now. Let's see. Let's try this. Reconnect. Well, I think what it was is that we got secondary indexes on that. So if we go to let's do this. How do I want to do this? Oh, I guess I can do it all from here. So if I do, let's just force a disconnect. Let's get out of here for a second. So if I go to my local and I'm going to do show indexes on, what was that, horses? Okay, it's not going to like it. Good, now it's going to connect. It's not, whoop. And if I go to tutorial, actually, it's not, is it? It's describe indexes. Rows. And we come up here, up columns, indexes. Here we go. Show indexes from, not on. Shoot. So let's go look at this. If we do that. And so this is where we made a mistake. So here's our indexes. Now what we want to do, let's go to local. Where is local? That's demo. There we go. The thing that's in bold, Rob. So I want to go in here and I'm going to go to this table and I'm going to make a change because I want to look at how this comes up. If we do alter table, well, I had a little bit of a technical difficulty there, so let's just, I had to jump out. So now I go back and let's look at our show indexes. So this is from our source, and what we see here is that we actually have, between the two, we've got an index. So we need this sequence and index, which is 0, 1, 2, 3. And so we're going to need to deal with that. When we're creating our indexes, we need to figure out if it's going to be a multi-column or not. And so we need to do, let's say, so for table in there, we're going to show our indexes. We are going to go through each index. Okay, so here, we have to change this around a little bit. So we're going to do column names. And let's do, we're going to call it prior column. And we're going to do this. And so here we're going to say, okay, if we're in this, we probably need to do each of these. So let's change, we're probably going to have to change this around a little bit. First we're going to say, how do we want to do this? This is going to be really interesting to do. I wonder if we can do it with an order by. I don't think we can do an order by. Let's try this. Order by sequence in index. This probably is not going to allow us to do it, but let's see what happens. Yep, we can't do that. So what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to figure out, we're going to have to walk through each of these. And if it has a 2, then we're going to have to go find the other one with that key name. And let's see if I can do select key name from, whoops. This is going to be really interesting. So we're going to try this. We're going to see if we can do like this. Select indexes from horses. I'm going to say S source, and let's just see if this will work. I don't think it'll work. Unknown column indexes. Oh, sorry, show indexes. Yep, it's not going to allow us to do it. So we're going to have to get a little more tricky with the indexes. So what we're going to do is we're going to go through each of these, and we're going to do, we're going to basically do it like this. We're going to have to walk through a little bit differently. So let's pull this creation out for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to come in here. Let's say, oops, we do want that. Okay, so if it's not in the destination names, then that's going to be in keys, or let's call it, let's call this names. Actually, let's call this new names. So what we're going to do here is if it's not in there, then we're going to do new names. Dot append, and we're going to append the name. And let's just get rid of that. Whoops. And well, we'll do this. We'll keep it the same, but when we go down here, I'm going to take this guy and we are going to not exec everything. Actually, we'll just quit. Yeah. Let's quit here for now. So we're going to create the indexes. So now if we do it, and let's go to, oops. Let's say in the source, let's see if I can do this. Let me see if I can get my tool, my database little engine-y thing here to work. Oh, I think I just want to do drop. Oops. Let's do this, connect and execute on local. There we go. And then I'm going to do drop index horse b underscore o. I need to do on horses. I think it's on horses. I think how I do my drop. There we go. So now if I do my show index, well, I don't have it. So now it's not going to execute, so I should be able to run it through. And it's going to blow up, oh, because call name is not defined. And I got to go back up here. We're going to take this a little bit partially here. And we're just going to call it name. We're just going to call it that one for now. Okay, so now it's going to say that it's going to come through and it's going to create, because it doesn't exist. It's going to try to create it. And now what I want to do is say, and it gets that in there twice, so I can see where he exists twice. So what I want to do is I'm going to actually change this a little bit. And I'm going to, well, I'm not going to create that yet. So now what I'm going to do this time around is I'm going to say in the new names, did I get the new names append? Yeah. So I'm going to come out here and I'm going to do print new names. Let's see how that works. And, okay, so there's nothing in new names. Wait, what did I do? Oh, whoops. Oh, I can do that. Let's do that. Let's just put it like this. We'll print our new names. There we go. So each one, and here we go. Oh, no, those are the column names. So new names needs to be actually just the name. And so now I'm going to see, there we go. So if I see the name twice, then I'm going to need to do something. Let's see. So how do I want to do that? I probably want to do it as, so I'm going to come through here. Once I get done, let's see. So I've got my new names. And so this is where I'm going to actually build out my stuff. So I'm going to do a for name in new names. And I'm going to do, let's do this, created, whoops, equals this thing. And what I'm going to do with each one is I'm going to say if name in created, so that means it already exists, else created.append name. And then what I want to do, so if the name is in created, so if it already exists and I need to get rid of this, otherwise I'm going to append it and I'm going to do something with it. Actually, what I probably need to do is change this to fields. So what I need to do, yeah, I'm going to have to do this a little differently. So, okay, so this is going to be, this will be index names. And so when I come through here, where's index names? Let's see if I can do this. Name equals, and then I need to get the column. I need to get the name of the column. And so now what I'm going to do is turn this into a little bit of a dictionary type of an approach. And let me make sure I've got that right, because I think I don't. That's what I thought, is I'm going to do that. So that's what I want to do. Okay, so I start with this. Whoop. This. And I'm going to do, for each of those, I'm going to do, I think that's how I want it to do, right? Oh, no, I am okay. So I can do it like that. Dot append. Name, dot append. So, okay. There we go. So that's going to give me my columns. That'll work. Let's see if that works. It probably works that way. So now, for name in IDX names, and let's just do this for now. Let's just do, let's get rid of that, and we're going to do print name and see what happens, because we are, there we go. So running into some issues here getting this. So I'm going to, because of time constraints, I am going to pause this here, and we'll come back next time and we're going to start digging through this as we are having to rewrite this, because what we're going to do is we're going to build out a dictionary of columns, or I'm sorry, of index names, and then with each of those we'll have an array of columns, and then we'll use that to build our SQL. That being said, it's time for us to wrap this one up. So go out there and have yourself a great day, a great week, and we will talk to you next time.